So you've never been like classically trained or anything like that?
Anything. All I know is, I mean, going back to mahogany, like what I feel. And I like Diana Ross mahogany is the reason why I do this. I try to recapture that feeling. You know, it's like I just try to move people. I mean, I try to refrain from just kind of doing loops. I try to create melodies and things like that. I'll have live musicians come in and I'll sample them and then I kick them out. And then I chop up everything they play, you know, and it's a fun process.
Yeah. Like, where can people find your stuff at?
iTunes, I have a couple songs up right now. Anthony Valadez. I released a record about 2 years ago on Record Breaking, which is based out of Philly, and it features a good friend of mine. Her name is M.E.R.C.U.R.Y on the vocals, and Flying Lotus contributed some production on there, which is amazing. And it features another guy, Little Cy, John Robinson, who's an amazing MC. And that came out 2 years, and now I have an album coming out, and that's coming out on Record Breaking as well, and it features KCRW, who's an amazing Swedish vocalist, M.E.R.C.U.R.Y, and some amazing talented people in LA that on the instrumentation tip that I just sampled, and it was an amazing process, and it was a learning process because I also did the art design for it, and it's coming out on CD and iTunes, and it's just, you know, I've been blessed to be given this opportunity to design it, and I'm learning terminology as I go, and even working on an album. I mean, it's like 16 songs, and it's kind of like having an ex-girlfriend. Like, once you're done, you're just like, oh. And when you listen to it, you're just like, oh, it reminds me of that period in my life. Yeah. Now on MySpace, Antvala Beats, A-N-T-V-A-L-A Beats, B-E-A-T-S. Now, AnthonyValadez.com is a really cool blog that I keep up with. I've been doing shows with Foreign Exchange and Van Hunts, and I've been documenting it. A lot of cool, and also a lot of my mixes are there as well at AnthonyValadez.com. Dublab is a really cool community of artists and DJs and weirdos that, you know, there's a website, dublab.com/Anthony, and it's got some of my most craziest mixes there. KCRW is every Monday night, midnight to 3. I just got that slot. It's great. It's giving me an opportunity to just kind of showcase a lot of the music that I'm digging, you know, and
cool.
Just having fun and playing records.
The last question that I usually end off on is for the other, you know, aspiring DJs and producers and people who want to get on radio and all those other folks out there. What's your word of advice, or, you know, things that you've learned that you'd like to share with them on the process?
Just Hulk Hogan. Every time you get knocked down, get back up, and just to trust and follow your gut. Because I think it's so easy to be discouraged. I remember studying theater and just being around a bunch of people who were just like beautiful, and I'm just like, yo, like I'm just this average looking dude, and not true anymore. But it's just like you're around all this talent, and it's discouraging, and you're like, you know, there's no way I'm gonna make it. And then I learned just it's about what you bring to the table. It's about your energy. Like, energy is not something that's taught in schools. Like, you know, energy is about connection, and just don't follow trends. Do you, be you, follow your gut, and if your gut tells you, just follow it, pretty much. And you know, in reference back to the theater thing, it's like I realized like that I shouldn't stray away from my dreams based on being intimidated or my lack of confidence. Like, you know, the Hulk Hogan, you know, you need to be doing that.
Yeah.
And when you're in a headlock and the referee lifts up your arm, 1, 2, and you're just like, no.
Get back up.
And that's what it comes down to. Follow your gut, Hulk Hogan, and it'll be cool.
There it is, Hulk Hogan. That's the slogan.
Brother.
Yeah. Are you gonna get back in the theater, or you just all like, I'm
cool
with this?
I'm cool with it. I actually wrote a play that went to China, and I wrote the play and I scored it on the turntables. I forget this happened. It's like another lifetime ago. Yeah, I scored it on 2 turntables, went to China, brought a cast of like 12 people, and it was an amazing play. It was an adaptation of this play called Antigone by Sophocles.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing, you know, and I scored it, wrote it, and I forget I did it, and you know, people have still hit me up like, yo, like that play.
I did a play. Whoops, I forgot. This guy.
I know, I forgot. You know, just try everything. You know, don't limit yourself.
All right. Well, there it is. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Valadez.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it very much,
sir.
Thank you.